Hello friend, in last lecture we have discussed about the electrochemical machining process. You can refer on YouTube channel, that is Engineering College Baswada YouTube channel. So you can refer first lecture about the electrochemical machining process. Today we will discuss about the main component of the machine, that is a power supply, electrolyte, a tool, the control system, and the machine. So these are the main component that is the we can call as heart of the machine. And we will discuss in detail about the power supply, electrolyte, material and function, and tool. Control system is basically common as we are using the CNC machine. Power supply basically in electrochemical machining process. We are using the high ampere current, so 10,000 ampere current that is used to machine to perform the machining operation. In some cases it is maybe 40,000 ampere, so that much high amount current also used. Range of voltage is very low, 2 to 30 volt. So DC power we are using basically, as we have discussed, that positive and negative. Ultimately the material is removed by the traveling of the electron. So we always use the DC current in this machining process, as we are eroding the material. Here we have to maintain the constant voltage and the high density. So you can refer this graph between the current density and machining gap. As you can see that machining gap increases, current density is decreasing. So as we kept the minimum distance, so it will produce the high current density per unit area. So from that you can also define the penetration rate, material removal rate, and even the machining quality that can be defined from this graph. Now next part is the electrolyte material in electrochemical machining process. Essential for electrolytic process, basically it's a electrically conducting material. So it is very necessary to transfer the electron and positive and negative iron through the liquid. It cools the cutting zone, which become hot due to the flow of the high current. Second function we can say of the electrolyte is to carry the heat which is generated during the machining operation. So as we throw the electrolyte between the two electrode, so heat will be carried out by the electrolyte material. So this is the second function. Actually NaCl, as we have discussed, and NaN3 that is used in place, highly corrosive acidic inertly, so that is used as the material. Electrolyte solution is found between the tool and workpiece at the rate of 2.5 Newton per mm square, and velocity is 30 meter per second. So in the electrochemical machining process, electrolyte is very important. So you have to take care about the electrolyte. And next part is the tool. This is also very important in case of tool, because you will get the so the requirement of the tool for ECM, that is the good thermal conductivity, strong enough to withstand high pressure, it should be easily machined. So this the basic characteristic of the tool for the electrochemical machining process. Normally we are using the copper as it has a very high thermal conductivity, brass and stainless steel. So these three materials are normally used in electrochemical machining process. Outer insulation material, that is vinyl, Teflon, epoxy, enable or high temperature varnish. So this is the material for the outer insulation, as we have discussed in this schematic diagram, the diagram of the electrochemical machining. You can refer to my first lecture on the engineering college Maswad YouTube channel. The next part is the control system. Control parameter includes the voltage, inlet and outlet pressure of the electrolyte, temperature of electrolyte. The current is depend on the above parameters and feed rate. So these are the main parameter which are the controlling the all the whole processes. As we can see that the material removal rate, depth penetration, even quality of the cut, that are the control parameter. This figure is not important for you. You can see this is the one schematic diagram that we are using the different tool. Basically you can see we have a number of tools, same process, but you can use for the multi-purpose. Suppose you want to create the holes, small holes in tube, metal tubes, or the holes are the in the fixed pattern. So what we can do, we can make the tool, number of tools, and that is fixed with the one plate. That is here we have menu, and that all the electrodes, those are in the same pattern. Those are we want to create the hole on the workpiece. You can see workpiece is fixed with the fixture, and it is connected with the positive with the help of you can see a 2 to 30 volt DC power, and the electrode part that is connected with the negative. So here we are applying the constant field. So you can see the in figure the shaped tube electrolyte machining, that is STEM cell process, is a specialized electrochemical machining techniques for drilling small hole using a metal tube electrodes or metal tube electrode with the electric coating. So as simple we are using the mechanism that here we are supplying the electrode with the help of pump, and that filter is used to remove the any impurities, even that eroded metal particle may be there, and that is supplied with the upper part. So you can see in the magnification figure, electrolyte flow through the STEM electrode. Here the electrolyte is flowing. Here we have insulator, as we have discussed, as it may be the vinyl or Teflon or epoxy. Here we have a workpiece, that is anode positive. This diagram is basically a magnified view of this last electrode. So you can see here we have metal tube electrode, and it's a cathode. So what we are doing, we are supplying the electrolyte material from the tubes, and it will generate the holes. So this is the good example that we can use for the pattern making. Basically is this process is also used for the micro machining. We are not discussing in detail, but you can uh, study this figure. It is magnified in the 20 microns. So you can create the a pyramid. You can see over here the pyramid is sheet of stainless steel with the electrochemical pulse method. Here we are using conical shaped W wire less than 5 micron diameter. You can imagine the simple that we have a diameter of the wire is less than 5 micron was moved similar to like we are using the milling cutter each with 25 ns this parameter. Basically this is a research paper, but you can imagine we are doing the micro machining of this component, but at the same time we are using the 5 micron diameter wire. So you can imagine that how we can produce the 5 micron diameter wire less than 5 micron. So in that we are using this specialized machining process to control the production. Same way in this case it is also magnified view is also taken from this some research paper. Spiral through with the depth of 5 micron machine to nickel sheet with double tool and the magnification is 3 micron. So this is the best example of the electrochemical machining process. How you can do the machining in micron level. So this is the best example of the electrochemical machining process. So in next lecture we will discuss about the process capability of the electrochemical machining process, advantages, disadvantages, and of course application. So in next lecture we will discuss those remaining component. For whole subject, I have mentioned number of time, you can refer the Engineering College Banswara YouTube channel. You will find all the lecture related the electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, even civil and computer. Thank you.